Alzheimer's disease affects a lot of people worldwide. 1% of people over 65 years old is affected with Alzheimer's. The exact cause of Alzheimer's disease remains unclear, but probably has a multifactorial and very complex origin. Examples of factors that could contribute to the disease are genetics and environmental factors like obesity and smoking. Changes in the brain of Alzheimer's disease that we see is overall inflammation, decreased generation of new brain cells, and that the overall number of brain cells, especially in the specific region of the brain called the hippocampus, is decreased. Unfortunately, there is still no cure for Alzheimer's disease. However, there is a lot of research being done on possible drug treatments. One particular drug of interest for Alzheimer's disease is called imipramine. This is a well-established drug in the treatment of depression, but could also be used in Alzheimer's disease. In animal studies of this drug, it's proven to be effective in stimulating the generation of brain cells and counteracting the memory changes.
Hi, I'm Paloma. I'm a researcher here at the Neurology Department and I specialize in Alzheimer's disease. A colleague of mine referred you to me. Could you perhaps explain why you're here today?
Yeah, that's true. I'm Isabel and I'm here because my father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease recently. He's now 62 and it was a big shock for the whole family. And I'm here now because I'm a medical student and I know there's a lot of research on drug trials being done for Alzheimer's disease. And I was wondering if there was any trial that he could participate in that would benefit him. Yeah.
That's true. There's a lot of research being done into Alzheimer's disease at the UMCG, and one particular drug that shows a lot of promise was imipramine. They tried this in animal studies and they found that the area of the brain that Alzheimer's disease actually destroys, they found an improvement in this area.
Okay.
So the next step would be to try this in humans, and we currently started a trial where we will be giving this drug to see if it shows benefit in humans too.
Yeah.
And since your father is at an early stage, he can also benefit from this trial.
Okay, so it's already done in animals.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's safe then in humans, or how do you tackle that?
Yeah, so imipramine is actually an antidepressant, so it's been used for ages now, and also in Alzheimer's disease patients against depression.
Yeah.
And we already know all the side effects and the contraindications of this drug, so if anything happens, then we know how to control the symptoms as well.
Okay, that's very reassuring.
Yeah.
And if my father would agree to do this trial, how would the process be? Like, where do we start?
Okay, so there will be two groups of Alzheimer's disease patients, and one group will receive the treatment, imipramine, in addition to the current treatment for Alzheimer's disease, and the other group will be placebo, also in addition to the current treatment. Okay. So the patients will not be denied their actual treatment for Alzheimer's, but just we see that if the imipramine is working or not, and we will be able to trace back the effects to this drug.
Yeah, how would you assess if this drug is working?
In order to assess this, we will be using an fMRI scan.
Yeah.
With this, you can see if there is an improvement in the area of the brain that the Alzheimer's disease affects.
Yeah.
And in animal studies, they showed that there was an increased development of neurons in the brain area.
Yeah.
And also the symptoms progression was delayed, so there was an improvement in the memory loss. And in addition to this, we will also do cognitive function tests to see if the drug is working or not.
Okay.
And the benefit of the scan is that you see the effects very early on, because symptoms take almost a year to progress.
Of course, yeah. Well, that shows very promising, actually. And how likely will the chances be that my father will really benefit from this trial?
So Alzheimer's is actually a multifactorial disease. So we are only using one drug against all of these factors, and it's very difficult to target them. But if your father participates in this trial, perhaps we can learn more. We can gain more knowledge about this disease, and if the drug works, then it will benefit him too.
Yeah. Okay, well, of course I have to talk to him about it because he's participating then. How can I contact you afterwards?
We will need his consent, so if you can bring him along during our next consultation, then we can provide him with all the procedures.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. So to summarize the main points of our consultation, imipramine showed convincing results in animal trials. It is already safely used in humans for depression. Help us by participating in our research trial and work with us to find a cure for Alzheimer's disease. Our goal is to get more people to participate and provide them with more information. For further information, please contact us via the link given below or visit us on our website. Thank you.